Hey there everyone, I'm Around the Wheel, and you are watching Lemmings Redux. I almost said, oh no, more Lemmings, but that's what this level is from. Last time, we started feeling the level pack getting a little harder. It's starting to firm up. It's starting to toughen up. And we are feeling the squeeze. But today we're going to keep on trucking. 35 Lemmings to be saved, but apparently, if the talisman is to be believed, you can save all 40. We're not going to be doing that, of course. We're going to wait on that. Okay, I can see the little vine wiggling around waiting to kill me. How? Well, we can set up... Looks like we can set up a blocker trap. That seems to be the way to go. This one, I remember, really, you got to get in this little hole right here. It's not as hard because of the concessions that Neo Lemmix makes to really helping you out. Okay, I think they'll go past him, right? Okay, yeah, they'll all go past him. Very good. Very fine. Alright, we're going to make a standard blocker trap. There we go. And everybody else can come out now. So we have 2 bashers left. The way to do this, generally... this might not be that... Well, I say that. Maybe saving all 40 involves going down... No, there's no way to go down and around through here. You'd hit your head too easily. And without platformers, which are a Neo Lemmix exclusive skill, you couldn't really do this part. So, Alright, so what we want to do then, we're going to bash through here. Okay, this is nominally the hard part of this level. What you have to do is, you have to build across the pit. You build across the pit, and then... Okay, there you go. You build across, and then... I'm going to cut this off right here. The quote-unquote hard part of this level is getting up, building from a place. It's pretty much right here, generally. Where you end up going kind of up into the little crystalline formation. Okay, yeah, no, see, that's what we don't want to do. We don't want to hit our heads on anything. Because then we have to turn around. So what you end up doing then... No, we don't want to... Okay, so we're going to frame... That is okay, but... Yeah, we'll take this. We'll take this one right here. And what you want to do is bash. Once you get this sealed up, you want to go ahead and bash your way through. And then you'll cut it off with a build, and you'll let everybody else go. That's the easy way to do that. Well, I say easy. It was not nearly as easy in Oh No More Lemmings as it is here. And we can also just let this guy turn around, since we're not saving everybody. We can let him turn around and die in the vine pit there. Alright, you go ahead. Yeah, he does like he's drowning, but... It would be cool if there was an animation, there was more animation in the way of, like... In the way of actually, like, the way this trap snatches you up, it, like, coils around the lemming and pulls them into the ground. It'd be cool if there was a little more of that going on with this, but, alas, that is not the case. So let's go ahead and get everybody out to safety. And then we can just press escape. I don't really feel like nuking one blocker. I just feel like moving on. That level was no problem to me on that attempt, but as I say, it was a lot harder back in the days of Oh No More Lemmings when you didn't have nice things like them telling you where your bridge was going to end up and stuff like that. You kind of had to work your way into that little hole and then bash through and then build to cut it off. But that's obviously not the way we do it. Postcard from Lemming Land. This is a tricky level. I assume it's in Zany because... the talisman is going to make it much more difficult. Complete with no floaters. And you have to save everybody in that case. This was kind of a tough one back in the day when my entire family was devoted to the pursuit of solving Lemmings levels. It was actually my mom who solved this one. And she had that kind of backwards vision. That, like, extrapolating from the endpoint that you need to solve this level. And that is... Let's see. Okay, so what you want to do here... We're going to let this guy go. And the normal way you do this is you dig right here. You dig down to a point where you can start building. And then the builder will hit... The climber builder will hit... and then he'll turn around. So we want to wait until this will show us that it's going to cut off, like so. This is a pretty simple level. This is a little bit of an advanced position for it in the pack, I would guess, but the fun part is probably figuring out how to do it with how to do it with a talisman. And I think I can see maybe one possible way. And then when the miner gets down far enough, you start bashing and you save everybody with a tunnel that goes up through here. This is one of those levels that's supposed to freak you out by not giving you enough of what you think you need. And then if you just calm down, turns out you've got the right stuff. So we're going to go ahead and make him a floater. We are now disqualified for talisman collection, but that's okay because this is the normal way you solve this level. So let's go ahead. We've got it solved. Let's go ahead and get the rest of them out. That floater takes a while to get where he's going, but he'll get there in due time, especially as we're able to jump forward in time. We can make time keep on slipping into the future. Very good. We rescued 30, and we needed 30. And that makes the record 30. Dolly Dimple. I like this level a lot. I'm so glad to see it here. This one is so cool. Oh, man. This one was a delight to solve back in the Lemmings days. So what we're going to do, I love this one a lot. This is so clever, the execution on this one. It's one of the earliest non-tame levels in Oh No More Lemmings. I forget how we do this. I think we want somebody going this way. Because you're going to what you end up doing is digging under the bridge so that everybody gets out okay. So you climb, and then, okay. I'm so glad to see this level here. It's one of my all-time favorites. So what we end up doing is he digs down, and then to save himself, he ends up building right here, and then digging down again. He can dig whenever he wants. The important part is that he stops like right there and leaves a little bit of an edge piece. So what happens now is we build to turn ourselves around. And we have to save everybody. So this guy has to build from a vantage point where he hits his head on this thing. And I think it takes almost 7 builders to do it, if I remember right. I'm going to go from about here, if memory serves correctly. This level used to take a lot longer, but thanks to... Yeah, we're going to hit this... we hit that perfectly. Very good. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. I did this wrong. Because I thought the idea was that you could dig right here and that saves everybody. Oh yeah, he doesn't have to build to dig here. I did that part wrong. Okay, so we need to back way up then. Alright, we'll just hold down the 1 key and we'll let him keep doing his thing. So he just digs through that. Okay. Don't know why I thought you needed to cut off there because nobody else really comes down that way. So that was unnecessary. So let's go ahead and, alright. And I think this is where I came from before, so it's important to know where you came from. Gotta know your roots. Ain't that right? Isn't that right, Waluigi? Okay, there we go. That cuts off perfectly. And now somebody just digs down right here. And they all walk to the left. And they hit that little platform. And they make their way down. I just love the design of that level. It is so... There are not many parts to that level. I could probably count the number of parts in this level on one hand. Unique ones, anyway. And yet, it comes together to make this puzzle that is so wonderful. Dolly Dimple. One of my absolute favorites. Let's go ahead and cut off that yippee. We don't need to hear the yippee. We got enough yippee till the heat death of the universe. Mutiny on the bounty. Okay, so now we're getting tough. Tough again. For some reason, my breath cut off on the word tough. Tough. So, 30 lemmings. Gotta save all but one of them. Okay, this is a... I can't remember if this is a wicked level. It feels like a wicked level. Mutiny on the bounty. So, okay. This is a little bit of a strange one. What do we do with a drunken lemming early in the morning? We, Okay, well, the release rate is 1. So it looks like we can get away with... Okay. What we want to do then... How many builders do we have? Okay, we need a floater. And we need to build over this chain because there are places where it could slip through there. Okay, I'm recalling it now. I think I'm seeing how this is supposed to go. I think what we want to do is seal this up a little bit. Okay, so we got to get that going. Okay, so he's going to turn around. And we want to seal... Well... Okay. That's not... Okay, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel like how I used to do this. Because I think what you end up doing is you float down from here, you build a zigzag bridge up the way, and then you cut through it somehow. Okay, so one lemming just died. And they're all gonna walk. That doesn't make anything any safer. What am I, what was my goal here? I'm not entirely sure. Let's try... Okay, let's try something else. Let's try making a bomber... Where do we want to do this from? I don't think that will help anybody stay safe. I think they can still walk up over that. They sure can. That's not a good spot. Okay, the real challenge here is keeping lemmings contained. Because once you figure out that you need... Okay, so we need our floater and 1, 2, 3, probably 4, 5, 6 builders here. So we need to go 7, 8. Alright, yeah. What we need to do is let everybody out with 1 builder. I'm going to go ahead and... Let's see. How do we want to do this? I think this lets everybody out through... No, that does absolutely nothing for nobody. So, and it... So, that little brick at the beginning that cuts you off, this right here. This is what's really cheesing me right now. Because I don't want to use a builder to get past it, but I don't really have a lot of choice. Because if I do... Okay, if I go from, like... If he goes from here... Yeah, that's way too far for everyone to fall. I need to kind of go bump, bump. So... It's been a while since I played this level, can you tell? I need to figure something out here. Maybe... Okay. Yeah, we can bash through a bridge. Let's go ahead and... Okay. Okay, so you need to... You need to build right here. And you're going to turn around. And we're going to have you mine right here. Alright, so... We want this guy to build exactly to here. Make sure he doesn't hit his head. There we go. That's a great spot for that. So what we want to do then... Okay, so for some reason... Okay, so that cut off right there. Oh, interesting. Alright. So I think what we want to do then is bomb this guy to stop him. So we have everybody... Alright, I may have used too many builders for this. I'm a little worried about my prospects here. Can't remember... I built from too far back there. What's the farthest back? Oh yeah, there we go. That's what we want. 1 builder right there. So, we're going to have to find a way out of here somehow. And I'm hoping... Kind of against hope, really. But, we'll see if it works. Kind of hoping against hope that I can use a number of builders here that will not cause too much Alright, so... yeah, let's go from right there. I'm a little bit scared. I'm not gonna... no, that's not where I wanted you to do that from. Get back. Get back, Jojo. Alright, so go ahead and do from... okay, I might be able to do this. I think I'm gonna be fine. I was just a little paranoid for a second. But I think it's gonna be just fine, because it should only take 3 builders from here to finish this off. So yeah, they all walk around in there, and I think... oh gosh. That... okay, yeah, so everybody is sealed up at this point. Now I just need to see if I did this appropriately. This could be... I feel like it's like 1 pixel too high. Please be safe, everybody. Okay. Woo! Okay, so now we can just bash through the bridge to victory. Okay, very good. Alright. That level wasn't too hard. It's more about figuring out reasonable containment strategies. Because once you know what you have to build with to kind of get everybody to the end, it's just about, oh, what do I use to contain everybody? So... alright, that one wasn't too bad. Let's move on and do one more today. Snow Joke. Another Oh No More Lemmings level. A snow level, but not a Holiday Lemmings level. Kind of unusual for this pack. So, 25 lemmings. We can establish a blocker trap. So, we should be... haha, I see you there, you little sausage. There we go. Alright, so first... okay. We could probably get the blocker going first. Alright, and then we will set up a standard 2-blocker trap. Very, very good. I always appreciate levels where you can do that. So now we got to get this guy going. He's got to climb over the way. And he's got to save his comrades from certain doom. And he's going to do that by climbing over the wall and then bashing through here. Although, we want to avoid this thingy, so we're going to be building right here, it looks like. Alright, so that is a trap to be avoided, for certainly. For sure. We don't want to be victims of circumstance, do we? But no, we want to save as many lemmings as we possibly can, because we are lemanitarians. A word I made up just now. This is, okay, this is starting to worry me a little with the number of builders that I have. But hopefully everything will work out in the end. So what we can do here... okay, I think I can kind of maybe fudge this a little. Let's go ahead and let's see how much he can punch through this. And then, yeah, we'll just build to turn him around because everybody else can safely... alright, there we go. Now, I think if we just drop, that will put us straight in the danger zone. But I kind of want to see it happen. If only to give y'all a little bit of death animation. That's always fun to see every now and then. It's no fun to see someone who can always save the lemmings. It's fun to see someone who messes up every now and then, like this. Oh, kind of a unexpectedly fiery death. But time travel is going to spare him a grisly death. Alright, we're going to build from right there, and that should be plenty good. So now it's just about using the right number of builders to get the rest of this done. We only have 4 builders left, so we're going to have to be very conscious of how we do this. I think we're going to want to go from about right here. There we go. Ah, yeah, that's perfect. So then once he turns around, we can hit and then hit. Okay, yeah. We have exactly enough builders, I think, to do this right. A bit of a scary level, but it's alright. Everything works out to the good. We could even just use that one right there. I think that should be pretty peachy. He'll walk up. Will he walk up over that? Actually, I may have done that. Okay, yeah, that's a thing that he actually has to climb over. So I actually want to do this a little bit better. So let's go ahead and give him more of a... there we go. That's much better. And he'll bash from right there. We can let everybody else to victory. Alright. You go ahead and you... that's perfect. Alright, and then they should walk up that to victory. They should walk to the end of the cliff, where the safe little log cabin is. There we go. We did a really good job here today, folks. We should be proud of what we've done. We have saved a number of lemmings from, it would seem, near certain doom. So as they walk up the zigzag bridge, I'm going to go ahead and sign off of here. I'm Around the Wheel. You've been watching Lemmings Redux, and next time we're going to keep on going with the zany levels. We're pretty well deep into it at this point, and we're doing a good job. It's starting to get a little harder, but I think today gave us kind of a break. And that's always a balm for the soul.